Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Words of Wisdom. Learn to love the person in the mirror. You guys, there comes a time in our life when we realize that the hardest person to accept is often ourselves. We spend so much time trying to fit into the expectations of others, chasing approval, comparing our lives, our bodies, our journeys to everyone around us. We criticize the way we look. We focus on what we wish we could change. And sometimes we forget to appreciate the incredible person who has been with us through every single moment. Ourselves. Learning to love yourself is not selfish. It is not arrogance. It is not believing that you are better than anyone else. Self-love is the simple, powerful act of recognizing that you are worthy of kindness, respect, patience, and compassion, especially from yourself. The relationship you have with yourself sets the foundation for every other relationship in your life. Trust that. When you constantly put yourself down, doubt your worth, or believe you are not enough, it becomes difficult to fully embrace happiness and connection. But when you begin to accept yourself, something changes. You start to walk differently. You start to speak differently. You begin to understand that your value was never determined by your appearance, your achievements, your mistakes, or the opinions of others. Your worth has always been there. Liking the skin you're in is a journey of acceptance. It does not mean that you will love every single thing about yourself every day. It does not mean you will never have insecurities or moments of doubt. It means choosing to be gentle with yourself, even on the days when you struggle. It means looking in the mirror and seeing more than just your reflection. You see your strength, your resilience, your memories, your growth, and the story that only you can tell. Your body is not your enemy. It is the home that has carried you through every sunrise and every storm. It has held you through moments of laughter, heartbreak, adventure, and change. It has healed from battles that no one else knew you were fighting. Every scar, every line, every imperfection is proof that you have lived. Your body is not something to apologize for. It is something to appreciate. We live in a world right now that constantly tells us we need to be different. We are surrounded by images that have been edited, filtered, and created to appear flawless. We are taught to chase an impossible version of perfection, forgetting that perfection was never the goal. Being real, being authentic, and being uniquely yourself is far more beautiful. The truth is, everyone has insecurities. The person you admire, the person who seems confident, the person who appears to have everything together, they have their own struggles too. The difference is not that they have no flaws. The difference is that they have learned not to let those flaws define them. Confidence does not come from becoming someone else. Confidence comes from accepting who you already are. When you learn to love yourself, you stop begging the world to recognize your worth because you finally recognize it yourself. You stop shrinking to make others comfortable. You stop apologizing for taking up space. You begin setting boundaries, following your dreams, and surrounding yourself with people who celebrate you instead of making you feel like you need to change. Self-love gives you freedom. Freedom from constant comparison. Freedom from seeking approval from everyone around you. Freedom from the belief that you have to earn the right to feel good about yourself. You are allowed to be a work in progress. You are allowed to grow, change, and become a better version of yourself. But remember this, growth should come from love, not from believing you are broken. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you deeply care about. Celebrate your small victories. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. Give yourself the patience you so easily offer to others. You deserve the same kindness that you give away so freely. Some days, loving yourself will feel easy. Other days, it will be a choice you have to make. On those difficult days, remember that your value does not disappear because you are struggling. A cloudy day does not mean the sun is gone. A difficult season does not erase the beauty of your entire journey. You are more than your appearance. You are more than your achievements. You are more than your mistakes. You are a person with dreams, emotions, experiences, and a heart that has survived everything life has placed in your path. The world does not need another copy. It needs you. Your uniqueness is a gift. Your differences are what make you memorable. The things you once wished you could hide may be the very things that make someone else feel seen and inspired. So today, choose to be kinder to yourself. Look in the mirror and stop searching for reasons to criticize. Instead, look for reasons to appreciate. Thank your body for carrying you. Thank your heart for continuing to love. Thank yourself for making it through every moment that tried to break you. The journey to loving yourself begins with one simple decision: to stop being your own enemy and start becoming your own greatest supporter. Because the moment you learn to love the person you are, you unlock a confidence that no one can take away. You begin living not to impress the world, but to honor yourself. And that is where true beauty begins. Remember, you are not here to become someone else. You are here to become more fully yourself. If this message touched your heart, inspired you, or reminded you of your own worth, please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear these words, and subscribe for more inspiring messages about confidence, self-love, and becoming the best version of yourself. Never forget, you are worthy, you are valuable, and you are enough exactly as you are. I love you, and God bless.